Hello, Brett with Walters Audi, and today we're going to be taking a look at the brand new 2019 Audi Q3. This vehicle came out its inaugural year in 2015 in the United States, and this is the second generation for the 2019. Come on, let's take a quick look together. Taking a close-up look, we notice there's actually quite a few changes between the inaugural 2015 Q3 and this 2019 Q3. First and foremost, this new Q3, the lines are going to be a lot more aggressive, and it also has full LED headlights standard now. You also come with the Audi LED daytime running lights, one of Audi's signature features. Speaking of signature features, the long wide octagonal grille, one of Audi's signatures that you'll see in all the Audi lineup. This is included in this vehicle as well too. And then much more aggressive air intake vents, which are also functional as well as stylish. And then you can see the more aggressive front lower fascia lines on the particular vehicle. The new 2019 Q3 comes standard with a turbocharged 4-cylinder motor. So basically you'll get the V6 power with the 4-cylinder gas mileage. It's got 228 horsepower, 256 foot-pounds torque, so it does a great job of putting that power to the ground. And it'll do that through its standard Quattro, which is Audi's intelligent all-wheel drive system, coupled with its 8-speed automatic Tiptonic transmission. The lines on the Q3 are much more aggressive. So you've got the shoulder line, which is much more visible, and it gives it a nice sporty stance combined with some of the lines on the hood. It flows very well together. They come standard with 18-inch wheels, which this particular Q3 has. You can upgrade them to either the 19-inch wheel or brand new, first ever 20-inch wheel on the Q3, and it really looks sharp. As we make our way back, you do have the easy entry on the door handle. As long as you have the key in your pocket or purse, you can simply unlock the door, close it to lock it, swipe your finger, and it locks. So very easy entry and exit. And then as we make our way back, you'll notice the lines pop up over the rear door, giving it a more aggressive stance even though it's not moving. So as we make our way to the tailgate of the Q3, it is standard now with a power tailgate with the press of a button. On either the door, the key fob, or the driver's door, you can open up the tailgate. You can also adjust it to different heights as well too. And then you can reset it. So for anyone who might be vertically challenged. You also have 24 cubic feet of storage space compared to the previous version, which came with 18 cubic feet. So you actually get 6 more cubic feet worth of storage space. And then of course you can flip the rear seats down and access up to 48 cubic square feet. So a ton of storage space if need be. And then it does come standard with the spare tire toolkit right underneath there, and then all Audis do come with their roadside assistance. It's 4 years, 50,000 miles, bumper to bumper, and it'll take you to any Audi dealer. Now once we're in the new Q3, one of the first things that I noticed right out of the gate, quite a bit more headroom. In fact, it's actually almost 2 inches more headroom, and it's definitely noticeable for me. I'm 5'11", just to give you a gauge of reference point. The driver's seat is also a little bit wider, and the padding or insulation in the seat, it's actually a little bit more comfortable in my opinion. It's a little bit softer, makes for a little bit smoother ride. The vehicle is almost 4 inches longer in length, and so that's going to create a longer wheelbase, which will also make it a smoother ride. So with the softer seat and the longer wheelbase combined, definitely a noticeable difference in the ride quality, in my opinion, quite a bit smoother. I also am a big fan of this digital display right here. It keeps my eyes in the line of the road, and it is definitely a user-friendly system even for people like myself. So definitely a great all-around ride. By far the most noticeable difference between the previous Q3 and this Q3 is going to be, it's got 3.7 inches worth of more legroom in the back. I took the liberty of adjusting this seat to where I like it. I'm 5'11" and I've got 3 or 4 inches worth of legroom in compared to the previous Q3 where my knees were actually hitting the seats. As well, I noticed there's an additional 1.7 inches worth of more headroom, and I've got, I don't know, probably 3 or 4 inches worth of headroom between the top of my head and the ceiling, so quite a bit more room. It also comes standard with full leather surfaces as well as the nice stitching that they've incorporated on it. As well, you have 2 USB charge ports for the rear passengers as well as a 12-volt charge port as well too. And then if you flip the center seat down, you've got cup holders which are adjustable, and then a center pass-through if you want, or you've got a 40-20-40 split where you can move any one of these individual seats down. So great storage on this Q3. I also wanted to mention you've got this netting, which is great storage on the back of both the driver's seat as well as on the passenger seat as well too. And then you do have standard handles up above each one of the doors as well as hanger points, which are a fan favorite for dry cleaning. Audi made quite a few changes on the interior of this Q3. Some of the first things that stand out to me when I hopped in the car, the door handle, it's completely set up different, as well as the handle right here as well. They also have a different display for auto headlights now. No longer do you have the twist style, it's all digital buttons. And speaking of digital, they added a 10.1 inch standard digital display screen. So not only do you have a digital tachometer, digital speedometer, but you can also see at your home menu date, time, temperature, how many miles you have till you're out of fuel. You can go over here, change radio stations if you'd like, answer, make a phone call, and then access the optional navigation, which this particular vehicle doesn't have. You could zoom in, zoom out, look at live traffic updates. Then you have your volume controls over here, your Bluetooth phone controls over here. You have auto rain sensing windshield wipers here, cruise control below it located right there. And then as we make our way over to the driver center info screen, it's a full touch screen now. So just like any tablet or iPad, it's full touch screen, radio, media. So maybe I want to access the radio. Let me turn off that volume real quick. And you can actually scroll to touch with if you'd like, access different stations that way. Or you can go in through right through there, access your media center. So not only can you stream music wirelessly via Bluetooth, but you can also access, which is in the glove box, the CD player or SD card slots as well too. And then of course your telephone features. So you can obviously pair a phone through here. And then the optional navigation, which this particular vehicle doesn't have. Something that's new for the Q3 is the phone app. So you can do the Apple CarPlay or the Android Auto and run your phone's navigation, your phone's texting, your phone's music, all of which through the car, through this touchscreen, and still be hands-free. So really cool feature that Audi has incorporated now. And then you've got your digital climate controls, adjust it to whatever temperature you'd like, increase, decrease the airflow. And then you've got your different airflow locations, recirculate, front defrost, rear defrost, heated seats right here. And then you do have your push button start right there. You have your volume controls right here. And then you have Audi Drive Select. So all Audis come with the Audi Drive Select. You can actually put it in different drive modes if you'd like. Your off-road, your comfort, your auto, dynamic, or individual. I always suggest just to leave it in the auto. It'll automatically adjust the vehicle to how you're driving. And then you do have your traction control buttons, which you can adjust that. And when you put your vehicle in reverse, you do have the backup camera that does pull up on the screen. You've got your front sensors and your rear sensors as well. So it does make it very easy to maneuver in and out of tight spaces. So gear shifter is a different setup, a little bit smoother. Transitions from reverse to drive all the way back to park. So I noticed that right out of the gate. Another new feature is this wireless charge pad. So I can basically take my cell phone, put my cell phone down on that wireless charge pad, and it'll actually start charging the phone wirelessly. So that's a new fan favorite feature as well too. You've got two large cup holders right here, and then you've got the large water bottle holders on the doors right there as well too. You've got your emergency parking brake right there, and then a 12-volt charging outlet right there. So you've got a large center console right here, 12-volt charging outlet right there, and then two USB charging ports right there. So it makes it very convenient for the passenger as well as the driver to both access their phone as well as the Apple CarPlay Android Auto. The center as well as side mirrors are auto dimming features, so they'll automatically dim when someone with bright headlights is behind you. Definitely a really nice feature. The center mirror also has a compass in it as well too. And then standard on these Q3s now is a large panoramic sunroof. It does have a full blackout sunshade that is also standard, which is different than the mesh netting that the previous version had, which still let some of the ambient light through. And then of course your power sunroof controls. Those come standard with a windscreen, helps minimize some of that wind reverb at higher speeds. And then you do have your individual reading lights as well as Bluetooth microphones. Thank you so much for watching the video today, and I certainly hope you enjoyed it. Speaking of, if you did enjoy it, please do me a personal favor, click the like button below as well as the subscribe. If you'd like to receive notifications on upcoming videos that we've got coming out, click that notification button, and I look forward to hearing from you soon.